KVRT13. This is Zone 47 Broadcast Control. With Marv, Void Mart Customer Engagement Liaison number 47. October, Weather and Weekly Warnings. And Smiley, Regulatory Compliance. This is KVRT 13 News. Now Marv.
All right, Void Gremlins, settle in. Good news, this week is mercifully short. Either Blizzard finally caught their breath, or someone found the post button and taped it shut. 3 items. We can do this without intravenous coffee. Esports, war within season. 3 Blizzard would like you to know, again, that esports exist. Arena World Championship kicks off October 3rd. Mythic Dungeon International Time Trials start October 1st. Same script, 3 cups per region, 20,000 a pop, points toward the gauntlet and finals, and 200,000 waiting at the top. MDI runs the usual obstacle course. Register on Raider.io. Load into tournament realms with maxed out characters. Then push keys until your wrists beg for mercy. Top 18 from time trials move into groups, 6 at a time, with daily eliminations. China drops in 2 teams. Everyone else scrambles for the 300,000 prize pool. And look, the players deserve the spotlight. They're the ones bending raid timers and mythic mechanics until they crack. The spectacle is real. The corporate packaging? That's just Blizzard stapling banners and hashtags on top. Tune in if you want to watch actual skill. Ignore the marketing if you value your brain. WoW Weekly. WoW Weekly re-announces the thing I just said, plus midnight pre-purchase and beta signups. Again, wallpapers too, for when you need your second monitor to judge you while you wipe in keys. If you somehow missed Adventure is Calling You Home, it's still calling. It's not leaving a voicemail. Hunter solo kill, Durandal. And while they pump esports like it's a dying stock option, someone out there is actually playing the game. A hunter named Durandal, Beast Mastery of course, just pulled off the world first solo kill of Cauldron of Carnage in the Liberation of the Undermine raid. Current content. Not Molten Core, not Karajan tourist mode. Actual raid encounter. He kited a gorilla upstairs, feigned death to reset mechanics, dismissed his pet like bad luggage, and turtle-shelled his way through physics. It wasn't clean, it wasn't perfect, and that's why it worked. And the best part? His kill video blew up, 3.6 thousand views, and counting. But the comments section immediately collapsed into a holy war about whether he's a scrub for clicking his abilities. Let me spell this out. The man soloed your raid boss while you were still arguing about your action bar. He could play with a Fisher-Price keyboard duct-taped to a toaster and still outperform half of you. Hunters don't need validation. They need a target and a pet that doesn't bug out. So light up your keybind spreadsheets, debate your macros, and post your hot takes. He's already done the thing you'll never attempt. And no, he doesn't need your approval. He killed your content alone. Do something about it. Hotfixes, Manaforge Omega. Demencius. Growing hunger capped at 2 stacks. Living mass minus 50% HP, more excess mass spawns, Ashkrus easier collective gravity donuts. Void Warden minus 30% HP. Translation. LFR now asks politely instead of throwing you down a flight of stairs. Soaring Reishi lasts longer outside Mythic. Druids can flight form during the flying bit without face planting. Dungeons and Roots. Halls of Atonement. Fewer trash clusters. 10% less enemy forces. More count on Stoneborn Slasher. Your route planner just sighed in relief. Arakara. Toned down projectile spam and dot ticks. A few boss HP and damage trims. Salhada are Mythic. Damage and HP trims on ads. Fewer simultaneous do this or die mechanics. Dimensius Mythic, across the board nerfs. Cosmic Radiation, Fission, add HP, pushbacks, black hole size, all reduced. If you were one mechanic behind before, You're now half a mechanic behind. Congrats. Classes and PvP samplers. Blood DK damage plus 6%. Sturdier bone shield. Beast mastery. Hunter damage plus 4%. Death blow procs more often. Dark ranger bits hit harder. Holy priest heals again. Discipline atonement buffed in PvP. Mage PvP math surgery. Arcane trimmed, frost buffed where it hurts. PvP trinket stamina set bonus plus 5%. If I didn't name your spec, either it's fine or they forgot you. Flip a coin. Items and quirks. Guise of the Phase Diver no longer deletes you on Dimensius. Nice. Time Walking Stone Core drops fixed to correct item level. A couple of Renown and Enchant interactions cleaned up. MOP Classic. Terrace bonus roll bugs fixed. Shah of Fear transitions reset more cooldowns. Encounter oddities ironed out. Death Knights and Druids stop doing Looney Tunes things on Elegon and Amber Shaper. Mostly, that's the week. Esports signups, a weekly repost of the signups, and hotfixes that sand down the raid, so Raid Finder stops reenacting a nature documentary about gravity. Short, efficient, and only mildly judgmental, like me. And no, I'm not dragging this out any longer. I'm done. October, it's yours. Do the weather, read the schedule, warn them about whatever you feel like. I'm clocking out.
Oh shit, we're still going. Okay, hi. October here with the weather and the schedule because apparently I don't get to go home yet. Weather report. It's sunny. Actual proper sun. Perfect for naps in the windowsill if you're a cat. Or for pretending the shadows at the edge of the room don't move when you close your eyes. Take your pick. Programming. Lineup Monday. A brief transmission from the hallways where the lights don't work. Tune in if you like the sound of dripping pipes and unanswered phones. Tuesday, psychographs, log, a full one. If you've been following her protocol, this is where things start to feel less like documentation and more like confession. Wednesday, static bleed across channels. Expect interruptions, but don't bother resyncing. There's nothing to resync to. Thursday, news. You know the drill. Marv talks until he runs out of patience, then hands it back to me whether I'm ready or not. Friday, interference. Could be music, could be an old safety reel, could be the thing that's been whispering behind the walls. Spin the dial and find out. Saturday, cozy Sunday, except it's Saturday. NPCs doing their little loops, forest swaying, nothing out of place. Until there is. Sunday, empty slot. Something will fill it. It always does. Warnings. Don't leave food uncovered. Don't answer the phone on the third ring. If you hear footsteps on the roof, count them. If it's an even number, you're fine. If it's odd, well, keep the lights on and hope it passes by. That's all I've got. Okay, really signing off this time. October, done. Good night, or whatever counts as night where you are.